Nobody didn't. That's Czech for hello. But welcome to the third episode of EIV's Beyond the Moat, your inside look on what's happening here at Castle Well in the Netherlands. This week we're going to give you an inside look at one of our favorite professors here at the castle, and we're also going to be taking you to one of the most beautiful cities in all of Europe, Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. But before we do that, let's see what's happening with Professor Karen Lindsay.
What brought me to the castle was because everybody was hired, and then I got this call and said, somebody isn't doing it. Would you be willing to fill in? So I didn't know anything about it, but it's a free trip to Europe. I've gotten more interesting classes over the years. I had not been a lit teacher at all. I was just a writing teacher. And literary foundations I got one year because it's a good class to teach here. It's a good gen ed, it's a lit requirement, so it's... But I, who hadn't read that stuff since my own college days, love the shit. Settling down, reading this thing again, and every year I read again. So I do read it every year, and every year I just think, someone's paying me to read this work. You were going to ask about my tarot readings. I don't know if I call it a hobby, but yeah, I do tarot. I did for several years work in psychic fairs. And I'm not great, but I'm a decent tarot reader. And I started bringing them here. I do a 10-card spread, which is a very common one called the Celtic Cross. So I come back every spring, and it's gone from being originally, oh man, I can get to Europe and see places cheap, to, okay, I'll try it again, to it's one of the cornerstones of my life.
Did you know that for the past couple of weeks, Castle students have been involved in a competition of honor and bravery, playing one of the most noble sports in all of Holland? Ping pong. What started out as a pool of about 20 kids has been narrowed down to the toughest few, and I happen to be one of them. So wish me luck. But this past week, we went on our second group excursion to Prague in the Czech Republic. Over the course of a couple days, we got our own little taste of Czech food and culture. We ate street sausages, toured the Jewish quarter, and saw some castles. Joella Muda was there every step of the way, keeping us posted on what was happening. Let's check it out. Let's go beyond the moat.
Ahoy, and welcome to Beyond the Moat. My name is Joelle, and this weekend the Castle Dwellers are on their second academic excursion in the Czech Republic, visiting Prague. This well-preserved city flaunts architecture from the 14th century, rich in culture and art. So let's take a second to check Prague out.
Still figuring out the Monopoly money, but it's still...
Probably the largest castle in all of Europe. And every single stained glass window tells its own story.
Let's make this interesting. I want to see hands for yes and hands for no. People who get the correct answer get champagne from me. People who get the wrong answer buy me champagne.
We're here at the National Opera House to see Madame Butterfly, an Italian opera by Giacomo Puccini. Let's see what everyone thinks.
It's really fantastic. I had no idea what to expect, and the pacing is a little bit slow, but once you get used to it, it's really beautiful.
So on a 1 to 10 scale, where would you put this
I'd
opera?
put like a 7.5 or 8. I liked it.
It was different in a good way. Really enjoyed it. Took a little bit of energy to get there, if that makes sense, but it was really cool.
Here we are in the middle of Old City Square. In the early 1400s, the government would punish people by defenestration, which involves someone pushing you out of a window. Yikes.
to a Czech glass making factory, and we got to even cut some glass ourselves. That was really fun, and I really like Prague. I think it's my favorite city so far. I'm glad I got to see it.
Thanks for following the Castle Dwellers on our second academic excursion to Prague. Unfortunately, the trip is over, but we hope that you learned a little bit and that you enjoyed the amazing city. I'm Joel for Beyond the Moat. Back to you, Johnny.
So I'm here with Joel Amuda, who was keeping us posted for the entirety of our 4 days in Prague. Definitely our longest group excursion that happened on this trip during spring break. And we called Prague a fairy tale, a lot of us do, because of just how beautiful it is and everything. And during the 4 days that we were there, can you tell me what was your favorite part of this trip?
My favorite part of the trip was definitely getting a moment to kind of just sit back and enjoy the beauty of Prague. All the architecture is, it tells a story. On the walking tour, we learned that most of the buildings are decorated in Art Deco style, so it has very avant-garde like influences, and it has lots of floral patterns, and it concentrates on flora and fauna. And then as you get deeper into the city, some of the buildings are decorated in neo-Baroque style, as a kind of like as a hey, I'm stopping this and I'm gonna be like something different. So it's kind of like in a statement against what the popular art style was back then. So it's just interesting to just sit back and just like look at everything and just let it sink in.
Yeah, I think we definitely all took part in doing that. And especially we stayed in really nice apartments, which didn't hurt, and they all, and it was right in the middle of St. Wenceslas Square, and I remember we had times where we would just look out the window and just see what was outside there, look at the buildings and people walking by. It was pretty amazing. But aside from that, was there any other culture shock that stuck out to you?
I think the biggest culture shock for me was the currency in Prague. The currency they use is the crowns, and it was $6 to 100 crowns. And so I thought at first, like when I went to get out money, and I was like, oh my god, I have $2,000, like 2,000 crowns, and what do I do? But like a coffee was like 500 crowns or 900 crowns, and so it's just like, oh, I have all this money, but not really. And so it was just kind of getting hard. It was to adjust to the money and having these huge bills and then having these small coins.
Right.
Try to match it up.
Yeah, I remember having trouble to adjust to the same thing. So was there any kind of unique experience that you had, something that stuck out to you, something maybe a little crazy that you want to share with me?
I don't have anything crazy per se, but I did rather enjoy the tour of the municipal house, which is kind of like a gem like in Prague, and it's all decorated in Art Deco style. And so like the building itself is beautiful. If you ever go to Prague, get the chance to see it, or if you want to just Google pictures of it, it's like probably still is stunning. And the inside is just, it's like a concert hall, and it has all these little ballrooms where people used to dance and used to have like parties and tea parties like after concert showings. And so you just take a tour all the way around all the theater, and just everything is so beautiful, and everything in and of itself is a work of art. From the ceilings to the floor to like the tables and chairs that are used, and the type of material. It's just, everything was so greatly influenced by the art style, and just each artist takes his own stamp on making sure that the municipal house goes down as this beautiful place in Prague.
Well, thanks for coming out and talking with me and keeping us posted for the entire time in Prague. It's 4 days. It's a tall order.
Yeah, it was a really long time, but it was a great experience.
Yeah, it must have been awesome. Must have been really fun. So, I had a good time too, and we will have that memory forever. If you want to stay updated on what's happening here abroad, check out our website, beyondthemoat.tumblr.com.
Hi everyone, it's my last 3.5 weeks in the Netherlands, and I miss you all so much, but I'll get to see you all so soon in Boston.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, I miss you guys a lot, and I'm sorry my computer broke so I can't Skype you anymore, and brother, we have so much to talk about.
Hey everyone in Boston, just want to say hi to Sweet 514B and LB.
And I miss Roski so much. Good luck with all the apartment stuff. I'm sorry I can't be there.
Ross, Jake, Kenna, Jackie, Nora, Jamie, Pat, everybody on the 6th floor.
I want to say hi to Pat Stocks and Wesley Boudreau. You're in my heart.
And Danielle, you're way too busy all the time, and I miss you lots.
Brooke and Abby, I miss you so much, and I can't wait to see you soon. I hope you guys are having a great semester.
I miss everyone. I miss Boston. I hope you guys are having a great semester.
I can't wait to see everybody.